Hello and welcome to the Winning Post. I'm Mohit Lalwani to bring you all the horse racing action from India, and it's our championship weekend. It is the Indian Turf Invitation Cup.
In horse racing, as in life, the future is unpredictable. Past performances, statistics and predictions can come to naught in the face of reality. And that was exactly the case on the day of the Omkar Indian Turf Invitation Cup at the Mahalaxmi racecourse. The excitement and expectations from the race rode high, more so with the week-long delay with the rains playing truant the week before. What was meant to be a three-way battle between Allendale, Amazing Grace and Be Safe turned out to be one of the most thrilling finishes in a race, with an underdog staking his claim to the spoils, causing an upset with far-reaching ramifications. 11 champions came into the parade ring for the contest to be run over 2,400 meters. Be Safe from Malesh Naredu's yard, with a success record of 9 wins from 10 starts, was unsurprisingly the favourite here. With the Indian 2000 Guineas, the R.R. Ruya Gold Cup and the Indian Derby safely under his belt, the Colt looked unbeatable and everyone believed his head would be up on the post. His only real threat came in the form of Allendale, who had taken home the race last year in Hyderabad, and Amazing Grace from Pacey Shroff's yard, who was unbeaten in 9 out of 11 starts. Allendale was the winner of last year's McDowell Signature Indian Derby and this very race, a feat recorded by very few. In his previous outing, the Bairamji GG Boy Eclipse Stakes of India over 2,000 meters, he outclassed the albeit small field, proving that he still has what it takes on the turf. Amazing Grace's last outing was the Maharaja Jivaji Rao Scindia Trophy over 1,800 meters, where she demolished her opposition in signature style. The rest of the field consisted of runners who clearly deserved to be here, but none who could, or so it was believed, match up to the other three. There was, however, one other, Quasar, Be Safe's stablemate, who boasted of not one but 3 regional derbies in Pune, Kolkata and Hyderabad. And the word from the stables too was that if there was one horse who could cause Be Safe any discomfort, it would be Quasar. The crowds, however, steadfastly believed that Be Safe was unbeatable. As the race unfolded and culminated approximately 2.5 minutes later, the beliefs that everyone so firmly held were turned on their heads.
And by gates open and away they go for the Omkar Indian Turf Invitation Cup, even dispatch from the gate by all the 11 runners. And as the field settled down, there's a rush for the lead with Quasar by seeking the rear, goes to the front, 2 in front of Agostini by Burden of Proof from Bangalore in second spot. Snowdrip from Calcutta is settled back in third in the red and gold and red. As they go past the 2,000 meter marker, the On Bibilat corner, Spread Eagle is on the outside. On the Wales is Amazing Grace, the Indian Central Edge of winner, settled back in fifth. Very close behind there is Allendale, the Invitation Cup winner last year, been tracked on the inside by Aquamarine, and she's the daughter of Master Craftsman as they pass the 1800. 2 behind is the multi-classic winner, including the Indian Derby. Be Safe is fourth last. 3 behind their Torchbearer, and Devil Adam from Bangalore is on the outside as they pass the 1600. Dare to Dream is from Hyderabad, is second last. 3 behind at the back of the field. In the white cap there is Bold Majesty. As they run past the 1400 meter marker, Agostini is the new leader, 4 in front of Quasar, 2.25 length behind is Snowdrip. Very close behind is Spread Eagle is making a slide forward move. Amazing Grace settle back in fifth. 2 behind is Allendale and Aquamarine racing together with 2 quarters remaining. 2 behind there is Torchbearer. Be Safe is in fourth last position. Dare to Dream is second last. 3 behind there is Bold Majesty. With about 1,000 meters left from judge in this Omkar Indian Turf Invitation Cup, Agostini 2.5 lengths ahead of Quasar, 2.5 lengths behind there is Snowdrip, being tracked there by Spread Eagle is on the outside as they pass the 800. 3 behind is Amazing Grace, but Alan Dare is now making a forward move. Be Safe is ranging on the far side. On the Wales is Aquamarine. Then there is the Dare to Dream, Torchbearer. Bold Majesty is still in the rear as the head turns for home. Round the turn and into the straight, it's Quasar in the centre, just in front of Agostini. 3 behind there is the Snowdrift. Amazing Grace has been off, so an effort is making a forward move. Alan Dare has already gone for the whalebone. Be Safe is now galloping on the centre of the track. Widest of all is Bold Majesty, but Quasar has gone away with the furlong to go. Is about 2.5, 3 lengths ahead. Be Safe is the one galloping strongly on the near side, but Quasar maintains the length and a half in front of Be Safe. But Quasar is going to be in the Indian Turf Invitation Cup from Be Safe. Amazing Grace. After that, there is Alan Dare, Dare to Dream. Then there's Snowdrift, Agostini, Aquamarine.
As the runners turned into the home stretch, everyone waited with bated breath for Be Safe to come galloping on from 7th position to take the lead. It was Quasar, ridden by Yash Naredu, however, who had gained a vital lead. Jockey Suraj Naredu urged on Be Safe to make up the distance, and while Be Safe covered ground within mere seconds, Quasar was well within winning distance and managed to win by a neck, causing one of the most major upsets in the recent history of Indian racing. Amazing Grace and Alan Dare took the 3rd and 4th positions respectively. The presentation ceremony on the track in front of the grandstands saw owner Jaidev Modi accept the honours from Mr. Kamal Gupta, chairman Omkar Realtors. Quasar added the Indian Turf Invitation Cup to his list of victories, which includes not 1 but 3 regional derbies. For jockey Yash Naredu, this victory is immense, coming so early in his career and on his first attempt. For trainer Mahalaxmi Naredu too, this was a first-up win in the Indian Turf Invitation Cup.
Well, and the rains stayed away and we were able to get on with the show. Quasar coming and upsetting Be Safe. Exciting race out there. We'll take a short break, come right back on the winning post. We've got 3 more left to go. Welcome back to the winning post and moving right along. It's time now for our Attila Sprinters Cup for the speediest in the country.
The Group 1 Attila Sprinters Cup was the first of the 4 Grade 1 races scheduled for the invitation weekend. Named after a dual Sprinters Cup winner Attila, this 1,200 meter contest would determine the speediest in the land. 13 sprinters faced the starter for this one. All eyes, however, were on the Altaf Hussain trained Dancing Prances, who was coming into the contest unbeaten in his previous 5 starts, 4 of which were over the 1200 meter trip. His last victory was in the Group 2 Dr. S.C. Jain Sprinters Championship, which serves as a lead-up race to this one. A. Sandesh, who had ridden him in all the previous wins, would once again be on board. Joining Dancing Prances was Solomon from Pacey Shroff's Yard, who had run 7th to him in the S.C. Jain, but could not be dismissed entirely given his success record of 4 wins from 9 starts. He would be partnered by D.K. Ashish. Basin Chinoy saddle Neffin, who was an 8-year-old last year, had taken home this very race for the 2nd time running and was back in contention this time to take his tally to a record 3 times with Colm O'Donoghue in the saddle. His daughter Nazak Chinoy fielded Brynhill, who had run 2nd to Dancing Prances in the SC Jain and looked like a promising one here with Imran Chisti back on board.
They are all in, all set under orders, and away they go for the Attila Sprinters Cup 2015 Grade 1 here at Mumbai. Maximus in the centre, just showing out from Solomon, who comes up on the outside, takes up the running from Brynhill. Shivalik Star, then there is Milestone King. On the outside is King Kong, Dancing Prances, Invincible Prince, then there's Speed 6. I Am Different on the inner race, Vijay Viraj. Neffin comes in next, and in the rear there is Emperor Cruise. But as they go towards the 800 meter marker, Solomon is the leader from Brynhill. Dancing Prances on the inside, Maximus. King Kong hidden up on the outside, then there's Invincible Prince, Shivalik Star, Milestone, Speed 6 in the order, I Am Different, Vijay Viraj. Then there is Neffin and Emperor Cruise as they swing round the corner. They have a little over 400 to go in this Attila Sprinters Grade 1, and it's Solomon coming under pressure with Brynhill charging up on the outside. Then there is Dancing Prances also shooting through, Maximus there. Then there's Milestone followed by Shivalik Star. On the wide outside there, Invincible Prince and the others. But as they go into the last 200 meters, It is Solomon there with Bryn Hill challenging on the outside. Then there's Dancing Francis, got to do a lot of running. Then there's Invincible Prince, Maximus and Smilestone. Into the last 50 meters they go. And looks like Solomon's going to pull it off. And yes, Solomon wins the Attila Sprinters Classic Grade 1 from Bryn Hill. Then there's Dancing Francis, and we'll wait for the numbers for the rest of the runners, as there was a close call for the minor placings. And what a win this is for Solomon.
Solomon went to the front of the pack almost as soon as the runners were out of the gates, with Bryn Hill behind him and Dancing Francis following close behind. This order remained unchanged for the duration of the race, and Solomon stole the sprinter's crown with a length over Bryn Hill, while Dancing Francis was half a length further behind in third. Dr. Vijay Mallya cheered on his charge from the stands and was on the podium to collect the winning honours.
Like you said, good start to the weekend. So this was a nice surprise. I think people fancied my other one a little bit more than Solomon, but when he took off from the start and was leading them into the bend, I said, I hope he kicks on, and he more than kicked on.
You know, in his last run, I thought he'd run a really good race, and he got an interference and he broke his momentum the last time. And his last run was not representative of his ability, and I think he showed it today.
Well, and Solomon proved to be the best on the day. Super training performance from Pacey Shroff. Next up is the Major PK Mehra Memorial Super Mile.
The Major PK Mehra Memorial Super Mile Cup has been part of the invitation race weekend since 1983. And poetically enough, the first running was won by a horse by the name of Camino, bred at the Usha stud, which is the manifestation of a dream that Major PK Mehra had long cherished. In its 33rd running this year, the race saw 12 milers go head-to-head in a battle that was fought over 1,600 meters. Zachary from trainer Vishal Gaikwad's yard was the favourite here. He had won both his previous runs, both over the mile trip, which included the Group 3 RN Kanga Gold Trophy on February 8th, which he took home by a length and quarter with Trevor Patel guiding him home. His trainer Vishal has assisted Pacey Shroff for many years and has more than certainly learnt what it takes to win big races. This was, however, a first-up swim in the deep end. Bangalore-based SS Ataulahi fielded Arrogant Approach, who had won the Group 3 New Year Cup in Bangalore over 1,400 meters and another race over 1,600 meters. This was his debut on the Mumbai racing track. He, however, looked poised in the paddock with A. Sandesh on his back. Kuji Katrak had a runner in Shivalik Storm, who had run 7th in the McDowell Signature Indian Derby and would now be looking at improving on that performance with Darren Williams back on board.
Under orders, and away they go for the Major PK Mehra Memorial Super Mile Cup grade win, off to an even dispatch from the gates. And on settling down, Maximus on the inside rail, being joined in pass by Field Marshal. Field Marshal is the leader from Godspeed. Shivalik Storm acclaimed on the outside. On the far side, Nerves of Steel. On the inner rail, Shivalik Storm. Then there's Machiavellism, Circle of Bliss, Maximus, Mr. Gorgeous, Shakti Roop in that order as they go past the 1200 meters. They're coming to cross the 1000 meter mark, and now Field Marshal is the leader from Godspeed. On the outside there is Shivalik Storm. On the inside is Maximus. Then there's Acclaim followed by Machiavellism. Zachary on the inside rails. Nerves of Steel, Circle of Bliss, Mr. Gorgeous. Then there is Arrogant Approach, and about 2 lengths away Shakti Roop as they come to cross the 700 meter marker. Field Marshal still the leader from Shivalik Storm, gathering momentum on the outside. Godspeed in striking position in third place. Then there's Maximus followed by Acclaimed on the wide outside, Circle of Bliss. In between them is Machiavellism, Zachary on the wide outside, Nerves of Steel, Mr. Gorgeous. Then there's Arrogant Approach and Shakti Roop. They are into the straight now. They have a little over 400 to go in the Major PK Mehra Memorial Super Mile Grade 1. And Shivalik Storm is coming up on the outside. Field Marshal still the leader. Zachary is the one moving up very fast on the outside. And it's going to be Zachary on the outside from Shivalik Storm. Then there's Field Marshal followed by Acclaim. Then there's Godspeed followed by Arrogant Approach, who's now gathering momentum. Machiavellism, Mr. Gorgeous and Maximus. But as they go into the last 100 meters, Zachary is the winner. 100 meters to go. 5 lengths clear of Arrogant Approach. Zachary is the winner of the Major PK Mehra Memorial Super Mile from Arrogant Approach. Then there was Shivalik Storm, Acclaimed, Machiavellism, Circle of Bliss, Maximus, Field Marshal, Mr. Gorgeous, Godspeed, Shakti Roop as they go past the post.
Zachary justified his favourite status to perfection as he picked up speed at the top of the turn to catch up with the leader Shivalik Storm. He gathered momentum with every stride and stretched away to take home the race with 4 3/4 lengths over Arrogant Approach, with Shivalik Storm having to settle for third. Zachary's owner Khushru Dhanjiboy could not have been more pleased with the result, as he, along with trainer Vishal Gaikwad, for whom this was the first Group 1 victory, and Trevor Patel, accepted the winning honours.
Very impressive. I didn't think he would break the record, but he did it really well. And I don't know, he's just coming to his best now, so let's hope he wins many more races for us in the future. I think he was in real top form, and I thought he would win, but not the way he did. I think he won it much better than I expected.
Well, it's time for a short break. We'll come back with the longest, the Delton Casinos Stayers Cup. Welcome back to the Winning Post. Time now for us to move right along. It's our final Grade 1 race. It is the Delton Casinos Stayers Cup.
The Stayers Cup is a true test of a horse's stamina. Run over a grueling 3000 meters, it is here that a horse's staying capability comes to the fore. The longest of the 4 invitational races, the Group 1 Delton Casino Stayers Cup this year saw 10 thoroughbreds come into the parade ring to stake their claim on the Stayers crown. The Altamash Ahmed trained Astapi, winner of this race last year in Hyderabad, was back in contention this year. He had run third last time out in the Baikala Club Trophy and had Ace Sandesh in the saddle this time around, looking at defending his title. Altamash Ahmed had another runner in an acquired taste who had run 4th in the President of India Gold Cup in Hyderabad and had finished at the back of the field in the AC Ardeshir Trophy, proving he was one for longer distances. YS Srinath rode him for the occasion. LVR Deshmukh's runner Tintinabulation's last outing was the RM Reddy Memorial Cup over 2,400 meters in Hyderabad, which he won. The winner of the Indian Turf Invitation Cup 2 years ago, he was a forerunner in this race on Shreya class alone. The pacey Shroff-trained Tiger Tops was the favoured one here, even though this was her first outing over the 3,000-meter trip. She had done well over the Derby distance, winning the Indian Oaks and running second to Be Safe in the Indian Derby this year, and looked like one who possessed the right temperament for a race that requires horses to conserve energy. Colm O'Donoghue was on board.
Under orders, and away they go for the Delton Casinos Stayers Cup Grade 1. And on settling down, it's Authentic on the outside, just showing out from Adamaro. On the inside is Pursuit of Fame, Tiger Tops, and there is an Acquired Taste as they go towards the first 400 meters. Then in fourth spot there is an Acquired Taste, then comes Windstream, Right Dimension, Ashtapi together. On the inner rails there is Windstream, then there's Okavango and Tintinabulation bringing up the rear. Authentic is the leader from Adamaro, Pursuit of Fame, Tiger Tops on the outside, Right Dimension on the inner rails, an Acquired Taste, Ashtapi comes in next, then there's Okavango followed by Windstream and Tintinabulation as they go away from us towards the 2,200 meter marker. Taking that right-handed turn towards the Honley Villard corner, and Authentic the leader from Adamaro. On the outside is Tiger Tops, then comes Pursuit of Fame, being tracked on the outside by the Right Dimension. Another length and a quarter behind is Acquired Taste. A further 4 lengths away comes Ashtapi, Windstream there on the inside rails, being joined on the outside by Tintinabulation. In the rear, Okavango hugging the rails. They're going towards the 1800 meter marker now, and it's Authentic still calling the tune. Ahead there by about length and 3/4 from Adamaro. On the outside, Tiger Tops, Right Dimension. Then there's Pursuit of Fame as they go past the 1800. Further 2 lengths away is Acquired Taste. Further 3.5 to 4 lengths behind there is Ashtapi, followed by Okavango. On the inner rails is Windstream and Tintinabulation in that order as they go towards the 1400 meters in this Delton Casinos Stayers Classic Grade 1. Visibility a bit hazy there with Authentic still the leader from Tiger Tops, and on the outside there's Adamaro, followed by Pursuit of Fame and Acquired Taste. A further 3 lengths away, Ashtapi, Okavango, Windstream and Tintinabulation in that order as they start negotiating the curve at the 1200. Authentic is the leader from Tiger Tops. Then there's Adam Arrow, right dimension, making a forward move. In between them is Pursuit of Fame. A further 3 lengths away is an Acquired Taste. Then comes Ashtapi, followed by Okavango, Windstream and Tintinabulation as they go past the 1000. They have a little over 800 to go in this Deltin Casino Stayers Classic, and it's Authentic now being cornered on the outside by Tiger Tops. Then there's Pursuit of Fame in the centre. Up on the outside, right dimension, Adam Arrow. A further 3 lengths away is Ashtapi, tracked on the inside by an Acquired Taste. A further 3 lengths away there is Windstream. Then comes Okavango and Tintinabulation in that order as they take that curve into the home straight. Authentic on the inside rails with Tiger Top joining the issue and taking it up on the outside. Then there's Pursuit of Fame followed by Right Dimension. Ashtapi on the outside. Then there's Adam Arrow followed by Right Dimension, Windstream, Tintinabulation and the others. Into the last 300 they go. Authentic still holding on Tiger Tops. Ashtapi gaining grounds on the outside. And so also is an Acquired Taste followed by Pursuit of Fame and Windstream. Into the last 100 meters they go. And it's Ashtapi on the outside. Gets the measure of Tiger Tops. Not giving up, fighting back. But it's Ashtapi gets the better. Ashtapi is the winner of the Deltin Casino Stayers Cup from Tiger Tops. Then there's a close call between an Acquired Taste and Authentic for the minor placings. Pursuit of Fame, Tintinabulation, Windstream, Okavango, Right Dimension, and Okavango is the last one to finish home.
Jockey A. Sandesh was content staying at the back of the field for the better part of the race, but as the runners turned for home, he urged on his charge, who responded well to pick up the pace and sail past the post 2.5 lengths ahead of Tiger Tops with an Acquired Taste in third. Owner Farooq Ritansi, trainer Altamash Ahmed and jockey A. Sandesh were up on the podium to collect the winning honours from Mr. Hardik Debar and Ram Shroff of Deltin Group. Altamash Ahmed was proud of his Chargers Stayers Cup double 2 years running and had confidence in his ability despite the opposition.
Yeah, he's an absolute great horse. He won the Stayers. Last year was a surprise package, but this year, in fact, I was very confident that he would be right there. He's a lovely older horse. He settles beautifully. And he does everything. He knows his job. He's a professional. It's just that Sandesh hasn't ridden. He's won on him, but he hasn't ridden him for the last couple of years. So he just followed instructions. Horse responded for him well. He's done his bit. It's a 3,000 meter race. He needs to settle beautifully initial part of the race, and then from the 5 furlongs pick him up, because he takes time to get going, being an absolute stayer. And he loved it. He galloped beautifully.
My trainer told me this morning, you sit 4th, 5th position. He very confident because he won last year same race. That's why he said to me, use same tactic to last time he made. I'm happy this Group 1 race. Always be happy Group 1 race. I'll ride also make the. It's okay. Thank you.
With that, it was the end of the Invitation Cup weekend with some ups and downs for all. And while next year the weekend will move to another centre, Mahalaxmi will look forward with great anticipation to the next one to be held 6 years hence.
Well, and that's all we have on this episode of The Winning Post. Thank you as always for being our guest. Remember to follow me on Twitter at Mohit Lalvani. You can watch this episode on youtube.com/winningpostracing. Till I see you in a week's time. Goodbye. Thank you. And may the horse be with you.